This is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here with a new monthly challenge sheet. This is for February. We had one in January. That was this one. This is US letter size, and this is in A4 size. And I also printed it 2-on-1 paper, and I created these. Let me just quickly show you what I created. And I'm going to make a journal. I started already, but haven't finished yet to put all the challenges in. So there will be 12 at the end of the year, but I also will add different papers. But from each sheet, you can create several things, and you can print several times, of course. And this is just for fun. It is not to win a prize or anything. It's a sheet you can play with, and it's the hashtag LDA Collage Challenge. If you use this on your video or on your Instagram, it would be nice if you use the right hashtag so I can see. This is what we got for February. A4 size. It is Valentine themed. This is US letter size, and I also printed the same ones in a smaller version, so they both come in a smaller size. And I'm going to create something with this, and these should have been uploaded on in my video and also on the Facebook group yesterday. But the thing was, because of the crash of the external drive, I was certain they were on that drive. So I didn't know I still had them. I thought they crashed, and I thought, okay, well, I just have to think about how I'm going to resolve this, because I did make this one, the February sheets already, and I think I already made for November, but all the other months I did not. So I was thinking I need to make up, I need to make new sheets, at least one for this month. But yesterday, very, very late, when I almost went to bed after midnight, I suddenly find the whole file was on another external drive too. I backed it onto another one, so I still have these. So that's why I'm a day late. I'm quickly going to cut out, I think I'm going to cut out this one and this one. And yeah, let's have a play with these. But before I start playing with those challenge papers, actually, I have a vintage background. I have the autumn kaleidoscope kit, and I also have textured paper bundle. And I thought maybe I can use these to go in the journal, although I have to cut off a lot, which doesn't matter because it's just I'm just thinking, should I? No. Yeah, I do have to cut off. I don't want to cut off my papers. It's a very tiny journal, so maybe I should not use kit papers, but only old book papers and things like that, because I wanted to include these. These are so gorgeous, and I haven't used them yet. And I also didn't play with the kaleidoscope pages, which are also very pretty. But yeah, I guess it's not going to happen because the journal is extremely small. So I need to tuck in book pages and things like that, and coffee dyed papers. So I'm quickly going to see what I have. So maybe this is going to be a genuine, how do you say that? This is the actual book. Print journal. 2 of these. Envelope. Let's see what else I have. I have these. this can work. Yeah, and I can always add more. I'm going to create something over here to create the elastic spine. Then I'm going to put these in. Obviously I need to take off a little bit from the height, not too much. And I need to create a beautiful cover, but I will do that in a separate video. But I have things that I can tuck in. So yeah, I'm a little bit further with the journal. Like I said, I'm going to cut out these elements and I'm going to have a play with the papers. So I cut out the larger elements, these, and I also backed them. And what I did, I have a scan and cut. It's a Brother scan and cut. It's not promoted. I bought it myself. And I usually scan the image and then it cuts. And it cuts the shape around the images. But when you keep the scan in your device, take off what you scanned, cut, and add a blank page and do the same cut again, you will have exact backings of your scans. So that's what I did with these. And I'm not always able to glue them on exactly the same, so I have to adjust a little, but it does work. It makes it sturdy. The small ones I did not back, and also I missed a couple of images that I did not select on purpose because they are so tiny. I thought, well, maybe I'm not going to use that, but I have the ticket, I have this, and the tiny tags, and it's all ×2. So these are the tiny bits, and these are the original bits, and these are original too. And I need to glue these together, and I always do that with a glue stick, because then you will get a sturdy base. If the glue is dry and you spread it out all over the image, on the inside of course, not on the image, but when you do this, make sure the glue stick is everywhere. This will dry and the glue will make it, when it's dry, a little bit more sturdy. So without adding extra paper to back it, to make it more sturdy, this is a great way to achieve that too, by spreading the glue stick so it's everywhere. And you could also, I left it as it is, but you could also cut out this frame, create a frame, and have this piece in another, like on the tag or something. That's an option too, but I'm going to leave it like this. But yeah, let's see what we are going to create. I am going to work on the papers, although they are not in the journal yet, but it doesn't matter. I can still work on them. I think I want to work on this piece. And this is some handmade paper. I found this in a second-hand store. It was a booklet. And it has a nice texture. So let me see. I can put this on here. I can make several things with this actually. It doesn't have to be just one thing. think I want this sort of like so. And do I want to make a side tuck or a top pocket? I don't know yet. Maybe a top pocket. Yeah, that can be arranged. And I also have this. This is just a cluster of papers, nothing fancy. And I think I want to add this on here. First, let me glue down the trim, the embroidery trim. And I want to add this. Okay, do I still want this over here? Maybe I want it like so. Yeah. And these are just made from scraps that I had on my, well, actually they were in the bin already. I took them out. I thought I could create something with it. So I think I want this over here. Like so. And then this can be a top pocket. Like so. I want with Valentine on here. I also need to add something over here to make the tag a little bit more pretty. Maybe add these on. Yeah. Let's do some inking. Okay, we have this. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything like this. So I am going to stitch around the label, around this, and also around this and the tag. And then I will merge this onto here. And then we still have to create something with this. I also have the butterflies. Do I want the butterflies to be added somewhere? Let me see. I could also do this. Okay, maybe a smaller one. And have this one on top. So you have a double layer. Maybe that's more fun. And then this over here. Does it need something? Maybe some cheesecloth. This one a label. Okay, does it need cheesecloth on here? I think it does. Just going to add this. Like so, and we will see how it ends up after I sewn over it and put the butterflies on. First I'm going to sew around the borders of this, around the borders of this, and around these. Then I also need to ink this. I forgot to do that. Okay, well, I'm going to do some sewing and then you will see me back. I'm also going to stitch over here, by the way, around the paper. I sewn around this piece, this piece, this piece. I made a mistake. I was sewing, but I had the papers like this. So I sewn over this piece, which should not be sewn at all. Yeah, there is a bit of punched paper over here. I'm just going to cut it off. So I had to, well, take off the papers again and did some stitching again. But I wanted to cover up the mistake I made, so I just sewn over this this piece. So yeah, that is what happened. So that's why there is another piece over here too. And just let me, oh, and the other thing I'm trying to do is have the threads on as much as I can, because I always struggle to keep them on. It's just not my thing. But I am trying to make it a little bit more shabby. I think this was supposed to be over here, if I'm correct. I'm going to glue this together. And then we have the tag. No, I have this. So I kept the threads on. And I'm going to glue this over here. And I have the butterflies. These. A little bit more inking. Yeah. Because I think you will see the back side a little, so I'm just adding a little bit more ink. Glue this onto the tag, like so. And I'm going to sew over it also, so to make sure the butterfly stays on. I'm just folding it a little to make it sort of two-dimensional, three-dimensional, not sure what it is. And this one over here. Okay, let me quickly sew over here. So I sewn these together. You have a little bit of stitching on the back side, but I don't mind. Just need to cut off a little bit of this because it's a little bit too much. And this thread really needs to go, but you can slide in here. Oh, it does fit perfectly. Okay, does it need something over here? I think it does. I have a few laces over here that I want to use. Oh, little screen. I like this one, but I'm not sure if it will go very well. Maybe I need to add a piece of this one. Yeah. Like so. And I'm going to poke an eyelet in. Oh, I was afraid this was going to happen. It happened to me before. I'm going to put in 3 eyelets, not just one. We have 3. Oh, I like this. And I also want to cover up this a little bit better because I didn't do a very good job covering this up. And for that I am going to use this ribbon. And I'm just going to glue it on here. Like so. glue this down completely. And I think I'm going to add this butterfly over here. It's taking me forever to put the pin in. Okay. I'm going to sew over this a little to make sure the butterfly stays on. So we have that covered. And then I also want to do something with this. And I thought, could I just turn this into a tuck spot and just put it in here? So I'll have this like so. And maybe the ticket over here, so it can go in like so. So let me do the sewing over here, and I'm also going to sew a little bit on here. And then we will see. So I sewn on this piece, I sewn over here. I'm also going to add 2 eyelets in here. Like so. Yeah, and the paper is a little bit ripped on the bottom half, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I also need to sew around the card. Okay, I can tuck it in like this, but I was thinking oh, this is going to work. Yeah, so I'm just going to sew over this. Does it need something extra? Maybe this. No, I want the big one, and I also want to add a piece of lace on here that can be turned into a tab thingy. Like so. And okay, let me do some sewing. and then you will see me back. So I sewn over the card like so, and I'm going to tuck it in here. Also going to add a little bit of glue here. Yeah, it has to be like so. Otherwise it looks a bit weird. Yeah, I have a few things left, but I can always use these. No, I'm not going to put it on. Well, I have 2 of the small ones, so I am going to put on the label. Sorry. And not on the card as you might have expected, because I was holding it over there, but then I changed my mind and I thought it would be great if I put it over there. So these are the bits and pieces that I have left. These are so tiny. But yeah, I had a good play with these monthly challenge papers. The journal is not finished, but we can sort of see how this will look if it was in a journal. Because I did this, so yeah, it's going to be, ignore this, but you have this paper and you can take this tag out and it has sort of a 3D effect. Or 2D it's actually. And yeah, some ruffles. Do you want to cut off this piece? And this on the other side. Also going to cut off this piece. And this one. This on the other side, over here. And then you have more papers in the journal. You go through every paper, and then on the other side we have this. You can take it out by sliding it like so. I do like what I created. Yeah, I hope you liked it too. But we have this. And we have this. Okay, I just put away a few of the tiny bits and I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I can add the butterflies over here. These. So I'm going to glue these on. Maybe this on here. Doesn't glue. Yeah, I like this. Okay, this is not really going as I want it, so I need to use a paper clip to kind of hold it down. But yeah, this is what I created today. go check out the Facebook group. You can find these, the US letter size and also the A4 size, and they will also be posted on my Ko-Fi page. And I believe I put them in like for 50 cents, 2 sheets, 50 or 60 cents. So in my Facebook group, they are for free. On my Ko-Fi, they are not. And today I noticed that the free challenge paper from day one, from the Valentine collaboration that we are doing, so the one that I created yesterday, that post was shared. And I'm not sure if you understand what I say when please don't share, but that is sharing too. And I don't want those posts to be shared because it can be shared outside my Facebook group or to other people. So please do not share. I don't know how many times I need to ask, but I hope not a lot, because last year I had some challenge papers too in April, and I had a lot of beautiful, well, I have to say, I always have a lot of beautiful free challenge papers, but they all ended up on my, not on my Pinterest, but on other people's Pinterest accounts, and they keep resharing, and also printing and printing and printing. I don't make these to go on Pinterest. I don't make these to share these with your friends. I make these to share these with the members of the LineDotArrow Facebook group. So if you feel like you want to give a friend a free challenge paper, contact me. Contact me first. Do not share. Please do not. But yes, enough about that. Most of you do understand, but maybe a few new people are not aware about sharing. Also not share the post in the Facebook group, because this is going to be in that post. But this is it for today. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Maybe you want to give me a comment. If you're not a subscriber, maybe you want to be a subscriber. And I will hope to see you all again next time. Just switching it around. This is the other side, and obviously the paper clip is going to be removed. I'm still debating if I need to put in eyelets in this one, but I guess I'm not. I do need to punch this one a little bit more because it's not set all the way, I see. But yeah, this is it. And please, if you post in the Facebook group, use the hashtag LDA Collage Challenge. It will run throughout the month, so you don't have to rush and make this within one day. You have a whole month, but you can also merge the first month together with items from the second month and make something different, because the whole idea is to be creative and just have fun. And while we're all talking, I'm also inking this a little. But yeah, this is really it. I hope you liked the video. I hope to see you the next time. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.